Hey everyone, today we're talking about silver premiums. So today I went to the coin store and on the left got a 5 ounce silver bar from Sunshine Minting. This is kind of a generic 5 ounce bar. And then after the coin store, I went to a pawn shop here in town. We got a handful of pawn shops, but one in particular seems to have a decent silver selection with some good prices. And I went to the pawn shop and got the 1990 American Eagle on the right. And when I got out of work, silver was about $29.50 an ounce as far as spot price. And this is my first ever 5 ounce bar. So far, I've been buying 1 ounce varieties and definitely save money on the premiums with the 5 ounce bar on the left. So I got the 5 ounce bar for $160, which equals out to $32 an ounce. And on the right, we got an American Eagle that I paid $36 for. So obviously $36 an ounce. May not seem like a big difference, but really would add up a lot in the long term. So I think I want to start getting more of the bars, trying to save up and get bars instead of getting the Eagles and the other 1 ounce varieties one at a time. If you do kind of the math on the $36 with 4 ounces, comes out to $144 an ounce. So one way that I've been kind of looking at it is I got the 5th ounce for only $16, half price basically, as opposed to getting 5 American Eagles or 4 American Eagles and $16 in my pocket. So definitely want to start saving up more, getting more of the bar varieties. Silver's had a pretty wild week this week. Went up quite a bit in the beginning of the week, went crashing down a little bit at the end of the week, and today a little bit of a rebound from under 29 to 29.50. So I think in the short term, big reason why silver went down at the end of the week was the announcement that they're probably not going to be cutting interest rates. I think some of the short-term gains that we saw before were people who were expecting, a more aggressive interest rate cuts, which is going to drive the price of silver up. So on Thursday, when the news hit that the rates aren't getting cut until at least maybe September, I think some people who were in it for the short term, they maybe sold, or that drove the price down a little bit, but doesn't really change my kind of long-term outlook on silver. One thing that's kind of cool is this is actually a lot denser than I thought it was going to be. 5 ounces, obviously 5 times as heavy as 1 ounce. And you can see in the picture here, it's not really that much bigger. So it feels heavy in your hand. It was kind of cool. Definitely would not want someone to throw that at me or hit me in the head with it, because it's all there. I did end up getting an American Eagle. Like I said, just because it was kind of a good deal at the pawn shop. It was $1 less than the American Eagles at the coin store. The coin store was selling the American Eagles for $37. And this is also a 1990. You can see it's not clean and shiny like my ones from the last videos. But it's also kind of cool. Most of my Eagles that I have now are newer. This is by far the oldest Eagle that I have, and it's still in decent shape. So kind of cool to get a 34-year-old coin. It's older than I am, so that's kind of neat. And it's in decent shape, so can't really complain about that. As far as looking around and buying, I like to go to the pawn shop once a week. I would say a majority of my purchases at the coin store. But the pawn shop, every once in a while, I don't know if it's because, of just the price that they paid, from whoever brought it in to sell it to them. But sometimes you can get actually better deals at this pawn shop for comparable items than from the coin store. 90% silver in particular. I don't have any 90% silver in the video today, but the half dollars, the coin store charges right now, even with spot at 29, 23, 24 times face value, which is just higher. It's higher than what I was seeing at the coin show. It's higher than what they charge at the pawn shop. So I do like to go to the pawn shop once a week just to see what they got and what they're offering, just to kind of supplement what I'm getting at the coin store. But yeah, the main point of this video is just to talk about premiums. You know, the American Eagles, they're very nice, but you know, the goal for me is stacking the silver. You know, 5 ounces of silver is 5 ounces of silver. And, you know, you're going to get more bang for your buck for sure getting these 5 ounce bars. So hopefully we'll be getting some more of these. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys are buying. Thanks for watching, and leave me a comment. Let me know.